Hello and welcome back to Riley Rambles about random stuff. Obviously my name is Riley. So episode 1 turned out pretty well, at least it seems it. So here's episode 2, with today's topic being suggested by Brian Smith. Thank you, Brian, for that, because I was having a hard time thinking of one. And his suggestion was, now bear with me here because this could get interesting. Predicting the NBA championship. Now, I say this could get interesting because I don't know anything about basketball. So, I have no clue about any of this stuff. So, let's just see how it goes. Alright. So, I used my handy dandy Google here to look up the team names because I don't know, again, anything about this. Alright, and as any professional will do, we're just going to go by the logo and the name. We don't care about the actual talent here. You know, who cares about that when you can just go by the name? Alright. So, looking at the standings here, we got the Lakers. I'm not a fan of lakes. I almost drowned in one of those once. We're just going to leave them off to the side for now. Got the Clippers. Sounds like somebody's about to get a haircut here. Leave them off to the side. Nuggets. I love some good chicken nuggets. Well, you know, we'll keep them going. The Rockets. I like Team Rocket from Pokemon, if that's anything. Thunder. Thunder's kind of scary sometimes. We don't like that. Jazz is like smooth jazz. Or is it just jazz? The name is confusing. I don't like it. Mavericks. Like Drake Maverick. I like Drake Maverick. He's fine. The Trailblazers. So is somebody like setting a trail on fire? Is that what their goal is there? The Grizzlies. Bears are cool. There was once a Coke bear. A bear that was on cocaine and was about the most dangerous thing on Earth for about half an hour. And then it died. So I guess Grizzlies are cool. The Suns. How can these humans beat a Sun? Like, no wonder it says they're on an 8-win streak. No wonder. They're fighting the Sun. They're playing basketball with the Sun. The Spurs. I don't know what a spur is, but kind of sounds cool. The Kings. We don't like monarchies here. The Pelicans. If the Pelicans don't win this, there's something very wrong with the NBA. Pelicans are probably one of the most awesome animals out there. They can literally just scoop up the ball with their giant mouth, their giant beak, and carry the ball to the net. But how would they get it out of their beak at that point? 'Cause it's kind of deep. Would they have to like turn themselves like upside down and then let it drop in? That's a good question. Also, I'll just have to watch a Pelicans game. The Timberwolves. I don't know what a Timberwolf is, but sounds like a wood wolf, which sounds pretty dope. And the Warriors. Nobody likes the Warriors. That's the one thing I know about basketball. Alright, that's the Eastern Division. Let's go to Western. Oh, wait, no, fuck. That was Western. Okay, we're going to Eastern. The Bucks. Sounds like the Young Bucks. I don't like the Young Bucks. I'm not Dave Meltzer. The Raptors. I like dinosaurs. They're pretty cool. The Celtics. Irish people are pretty cool too. So, I also have a Celtics hat somewhere. That's one of the very few things I know about basketball is that I have a Celtics hat. The Pacers. I didn't like the Pacer test. So no Pacers here. The Heat. I don't like Heat either. Summer's my least favorite season. So they're automatically disqualified. The 76ers. So are like all the players 76 years old? Is there 76 people on the team? Do all their ages add up to be 76 years old? The world may never know. The Nets. Isn't that what you're supposed to be throwing the ball into? Is the Nets. So the Nets just kind of like turn to the tables and now there's nets throwing balls into nets. That's weird. Magic. Magicians are cool. I mean, I don't see why not. I like magicians. Oh, speaking of wizards, right below them, the wizards. Yeah, wizards are pretty cool. They can they have like magical powers and stuff, and that's pretty sweet. The hornets. Didn't the murder hornets already like phase out? They like came in, everybody was all scared about them, and then they just like kind of disappeared. The bulls. I like bulls. With that, ooh. I've heard being a bull rider is a little dangerous, but it sounds fun. The Knicks. What is a Nick? Is it like a person's name, but with a K in front of it? Is it like knight? Like a knight? But it's a knick? I don't know. The Pistons. Isn't that like part of a car? Why is there like inanimate objects playing basketball? I didn't think that was possible. The Hawks. Hawks are cool. I like birds. Birds are kind of cool, except for seagulls. Seagulls poop on everything. So it just kind of gives the Hawks an indirect association with seagulls, because they're both birds. And the Cavaliers. I thought the Cavaliers and the Warriors were supposed to be like top teams. They suck. They're both at the bottom of their divisions. Alright, and so I've given my opinion on all of these teams. And I must say, if the Pelicans don't win, I'm going to riot. Because, how do you beat a Pelican? Is that even possible? Okay, my question is, who named these teams and thought there was any way possible that somebody could beat a Pelican for a name? Dude, they just got it going. You really think the Bucks are going to beat the Pelicans? No. The Pelicans are awesome because Pelicans are awesome. So there's no way. Okay, if we're going by, mascots of these teams, okay, let's just say that all of the mascots played basketball against each other. I feel like the Pelicans would have an unfair advantage. Because, yeah, sure, you got the Grizzlies, you got the Celtics, which is an actual person, you got the Bucks. But, I really don't think that the Pelicans could be beat. So, there's really no other answer to that question. Because it's Pelicans. How do you beat a Pelican? So, my statement about that is, if the Pelicans don't win I don't know what it's called, whatever the big tournament for NBA is. I don't watch NBA, so I don't know this stuff. But if they don't win that, I still don't know what it's called. But if they don't win it, the Pelicans do not win it, something is wrong with basketball. Because there's no reason they shouldn't win. They should just get an automatic bye to the finals and have to go against, a team of, midgets. Short people. 4 foot and under. You know what? Just make it kids. Kids who don't have any talent. Like me as a kid. Just make it kids. That's all we need. Obviously a fair game for the Pelicans there, of course. We're not going to give them any advantages. But, let's see here. Is the actual Pelicans playing? I feel like it's got to be. And how do you beat a team full of Pelicans? It's just not possible. Or is it actual human beings? So if it's actual human beings, there might be a little something different here. Let's go to roster. Oh, it's actual people. Well, what's up with that? It should have most definitely just been a bunch of Pelicans. Hey, it was founded in the same year I was, 2002. Oh, they got that dude. I've heard about the Big Balls brand. Okay, they got that Lonzo dude. Didn't he get kicked out of China or something like that? For I don't even know what. But yeah, so there's the Pelicans. Like, okay, and the Nuggets. Is that like chicken nuggets? Oh, I think it's supposed to be gold nuggets. But chicken nuggets sounds better. Because chicken nuggets actually sound pretty good right now. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I mean, it's only like 7 in the morning, but still. You know, now I have another thing to discuss here. And that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That man is a monster. He wakes up at 4 in the morning. He goes for I think it was like 30 to 45 minute jog. Comes home, eats a breakfast that is 1,500 calories. One of his 7 meals of the day. And then he goes to the gym twice. And then he has another meal. He has 7 meals a day. The first one is a giant steak and a bunch of other stuff. And then his dinner, from the video I watched about it, was a giant stack of pancakes. Like, does it get any better than The Rock? Like, that's a legitimate question. The Rock is like the epitome of all human beings. You know, if you don't look like The Rock, I mean, nobody looks like The Rock but The Rock, but like, I don't know. I feel like most people should just aspire to be The Rock. You know? Because he's The Rock. He's a famous actor, a former WWE wrestler. He's just amazing overall. Let's see here. The Rock's daily schedule. Oh, God. Yeah. And the fact that he wakes up at 4 in the morning, I wish. Alright, looking at his statistics here. He is 6'5", 260 pounds. Holy crap. Okay. He's 47? No way. I thought he was still in his, like, his late 30s. Alright. Trains 6 days a week. Wow. Okay, so he wakes up at 4 in the morning, like I said. Wow. Okay, his workout routine is insane. No wonder this dude is so jacked. Wow. Oh, his diet. Here we go. Okay, well, I thought they said he had 7 meals, but I mean, he might have upped it since this was written. So, yeah, okay, this is what I saw. This is the first meal I saw from him. Alright, his meal 1 is 2 cups of oatmeal, 3 egg whites, 10-ounce steak, 1 egg, and a glass of watermelon juice. Meal 2 is 2 pieces of chicken, 3 cups of mushrooms, 3 cups of broccoli, 2 bell peppers, and 1 protein shake. Meal 3 is 8 tips of asparagus, 8-ounce salmon, 2 eggs, 3 cups of broccoli, and 2 cups of rice medley. Meal 4 is 3 baked potatoes, 8 tips of asparagus, 10-ounce steak, and a glass of orange juice. And meal 5 is a 20-gram casein protein shake and 10 egg whites. Now, when was this written? I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, this was 2019. So what I saw before said he ate 7 meals a day. Which, either way, 5 or 7, that's insane. All of what he does is insane because he's The Rock. He's got 2 degrees as well. He has a degree in criminology and physiology. That's insane. But that's not what I was supposed to be talking about here. Basketball. the extent of my basketball knowledge goes to the basketball hoop in my backyard. That's pretty much all I know. Is the basics of how to play. You grab the ball. You can't run with the ball. You have to dribble it. And then you throw it in the hoop. And there's a lot of ways you can get like fouls and stuff like that. I've never actually watched basketball, so I went into this discussion completely blind, besides knowing a couple of the team names. No, so I never discussed who would be the winner of this, besides the fact if it's not the Pelicans, they're wrong. But that's, there's, I guess, these two separate divisions here. So there's the Eastern and the Western. So, Eastern. Eastern would be, looking through here, looking at their names, that's really the only way you can decide. The Heat automatically disqualified just because it's Heat. Hornets, they tried killing us this year. They're out too. We're just going to say the Wizards, because I feel like a Wizard versus Pelican fight would be awesome. Like, I kind of want to see that. Even though I feel like a Wizard would destroy a Pelican, but you could get that Pelican in there, you could like shoot a fish out. Just like launch a fish at a Wizard, that'd be insane. So yeah, we got the Wizard, or Wizards I should say, versus the Pelicans, because why not? I think somebody got these stats wrong, because it says the Pelicans are only 13th in their division. I think they mixed up the Lakers and the Pelicans here. Because there's no way that the Pelicans are not first. Like, that's impossible. They should just, don't even make them play. Just give them that, first place bye. It says they have 3 losses in a row. That's also bull. I know Pelicans can't lose. It's an impossibility. Because Pelicans are just too great for that. Like, yeah, I don't even know. Again, I've never watched basketball, so this is completely new to me. Oh wait, here we go. It says we got some sort of tournament here. Bracket. Alright. Where's the Pelicans at? Oh, this is bullcrap. They're not even in it. Alright, so I guess I'll have to go by something else besides just letting the Pelicans win here. Bracket. Okay. So here's the final thingies. Okay, so the Bucks beat the Magic. Heat beat the Pacers. Okay, so it'll be Bucks versus Heat, and then Celtics versus 76ers, and Raptors versus Nets. Alright, obviously the Raptors and Nets are going to win. Not Raptors and Nets, fuck. Raptors and Celtics. So we'll go on to the next semis. Then the Bucks will beat the Heat, because the Heat shouldn't have even won their game, because Heat sucks. And then let's see here. Okay, and then the Bucks beat the Heat, and then we'll have, Raptors beat the Celtics here. And then, there's one more game here. Okay. So, what is it? Raptors versus the Bucks. We'll go Raptors, because I feel like a Raptor would definitely beat a deer in a fight. So, definitely gonna go Raptors there. Alright, and then the Western Conference here. The Lakers beat the Trailblazers, and Thunder beat the Rockets. And so there's the Nuggets versus Jazz, and Clippers versus Mavericks. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think a pair of hair clippers could beat a horse. So, sorry, I keep yawning. I just woke up like half an hour ago. So, okay. So, the Nuggets would beat the Jazz, because chicken nuggets are better than jazz music. And then I feel like the Mavericks would beat the Clippers. Well, I don't know, because Clippers shave horses, so I guess that's something. Okay, we'll go Clippers versus Nuggets here. So I got the Lakers versus the Thunder, and water transmits electricity, which comes from thunder. And if we go by Pokemon logic here, electric is super effective against water, so therefore the Thunder would win. So now I got the Nuggets versus the Clippers. Nuggets, because it sounds like chicken nuggets, even though it's supposed to be gold nuggets, but gold is cool too. Alright. So we got the Thunder versus the Nuggets. Thunder versus the Nuggets. I like chicken nuggets better, so Nuggets. Alright, now we are on to the finals. Where it is... I think it's... the Raptors versus the Nuggets. Now, dinosaurs are pretty awesome. I would have to say that. That dinosaurs are pretty awesome. However, chicken nuggets are awesomer. So, I feel like this one might have to go to the Nuggets. I don't know. It would have been the Pelicans by far, but they didn't. Apparently they were too good to make it to the finals, or to the the tournament here. They didn't want it to be an unfair advantage for the Pelicans if they made it. So, I don't even know. I guess that's just how it is. So, there you are. There's your answer, Brian, of who I think would win the NBA championship. And that would be the Nuggets, based on who is in this tournament. So, yeah, there we go. Well, I guess that is pretty much it for this episode of me rambling about random stuff. So, for episode 3 to be released, the goal will be 50 views on this and 10 likes. So, if you guys can hit that, then episode 3 will be released shortly after. So, thank you for tuning in to me rambling about basketball, something I really don't know anything about. And, yeah, thank you. And have a great day and tune into the next one.